Hey, this is Jill from Simple Daily Recipes. Okay, you know how they say you can make lemonade out of lemons? Well, you can make applesauce out of old apples. Do you ever have, you start out early in your grocery shopping week and you've got all the fresh all your fresh fruits laying around, you got all those apples and they look beautiful on the table, and the week goes by and everybody eats the apples, but there's always those 2 or 3 apples in the bowl that just like nobody ever touches, and they start getting kind of tired looking, and maybe a couple of them have bruises on them, and the kids aren't going to touch them, and you can't get your husband to eat them. Well, I'm here to tell you that you do not need to throw them away. They may be a little tired, their skin might be a little bit shriveled, but they are not ready for the compost. They are ready for applesauce. Okay, so real quick, let me just show you how, one of the nifty ways that I chop up vegetables, chop up apples. Okay, look, check this out. Okay, once I peel the apples, I don't mess with coring them, okay? I just cut around the core of the apple. See? Piece of cake. Ta-da! Then, I'm ready for the applesauce. So I took 3 apples, 3 tired, bruised-looking apples, roughly chopped them up, and put them in my Vitamix blender, and added, in the end, I added about 1/3 cup of water. Okay, and you see here I just pulsed it until it was like chopped up applesauce. Now, the way I show you this first time, I wanted you to see that just after a few pulses, I've got a rough applesauce. And that's really good for baking. Like if you're going to bake something and you want little bits of apple in there, then leave bits of apple in the applesauce. No problem. However, if you need a smooth applesauce because you want to make it the binder in your baking, then go ahead and, hit it on high and just blend the snot out of it until it's just a liquid, until it's typical applesauce consistency. And you'll see it takes no time at all. There's no reason you should buy applesauce. There's no reason at all. No excuses. None. Unless, well, you have no excuse. Okay, and there you go. 3 apples, 3 medium-sized apples, pulsed like you saw, will fill a 1 pint jar. Easy as that. Now, because I was going to use all this applesauce right away, I did not bother adding lemon juice or citric acid to the applesauce to keep it bright or anything. Apples tend to oxidize so easily and turn, that it's just kind of a waste, to add all that stuff. I just use it right away. Now, that's a really natural applesauce. You can add cinnamon. If you want to eat it just like straight up, you can add cinnamon. I highly recommend Vietnamese cinnamon. That's my favorite. You can add a touch of sugar or a touch of maple syrup if, you're trying to turn the kids onto a natural applesauce. But, applesauce is good. I mean, I don't think we have to, adulterate it with sugar to make it pleasing. It's pretty good stuff. But there you go. Quick, easy applesauce. Nothing to it. I'm talking longer than it took to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's that easy. And you don't have to have a Vitamix blender to make applesauce. It'll work in a regular drink blender, a food processor, whatever you've got. You don't need a high-powered blender to do it. It's just easy peasy, nice and applesaucey. Yeah, okay. All right, well, it's getting dark out here. I'm losing light. And I still got another video to go. Okay, so this applesauce went into the apricot bread that I made today. Have you seen that video yet? Go check that out, because that is like rocking good, and you're going to be in love with it, and you're going to want to have an affair with that apricot bread. And maybe, if you're married, that's not a good thing, so go ahead and get your spouse in on it, on just 3-way on the apricot bread. Yeah, I know that sounds nasty, doesn't it? But you wait till you try that apricot bread and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll know I am not stepping out of line. All right. Y'all eat healthy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.